in the ring. The SDN podcast, let's do this thing. Wrestling vibes, so you know what's in store. With the flair and the style, listen as we roar. Step into the ring, it's the SDN crew. Talking all things wrestling, yeah, we keep it true. Eric on the beats, Kyle got the flow. With the mic in hand, we put on a show. From the bright lights to the crowd's big cheer. Wrestling legends, you know they stay near. Sipping on the vibes like a fine Shiraz. We drop knowledge heavy like a good body slam. Pause. Welcome to the SDN podcast, the mic's alive. Where we break it down, let the wrestling thrive. Talking about the ring, the pain, and the glory. Like Eddie Orengo, we telling their story. At WrestleMania 40, he hit the mat so clean. With the 1, 2, 3, Damien's living the dream. Taking the title, yeah, he's holding it right. We're dropping knowledge under those bright lights.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Eric from the SDN podcast, and I'm here today with my boy, the one and only Mr. KVB. One of these days.
I got two of them, man. You went a little fast there that time.
Oh, well, last week it was.
I know.
You take too many pauses.
I know.
Dude. All right, brother, man. It just finished. It just happened. WrestleMania is in the books. WrestleMania 41 from Las Vegas, Nevada. Main event: John Cena versus Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, he's getting on the post-show stage now.
Is he?
Yep.
I know. Is he? I'm looking at it right now.
Oh.
But dude, what a great weekend for professional wrestling, man. All the way from NXT Stand and Deliver to night 1, night 2. Night 1 was a little but night 2 to me delivered tonight. It really did. Not only that, I'd be keeping an eye on all the wrestling shows going on throughout the week, and dude, what a time to be a wrestling fan. It's just WrestleMania week is just absolutely insane. I love WrestleMania week, man. Too bad that we can be there, but it's okay because Saturday night's main event will be our WrestleMania. I don't know how we can top it off, but it will be our WrestleMania. What did you think about this week's WrestleMania week, bro? What did you think?
Night 1 was all right. I was actually fighting off a headache, so I missed the first 2 matches, but then tried to watch them later. It was all right. Kinda not fully there, but they really blew it off the roof tonight. That first match tonight, even midway through, and then the ending kind of just, yeah. I didn't like the ending. I thought it could be a little bit more pizzazz. We knew he was going to win, but we didn't know that he was going to win that way.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the ending of the first match. I'm like,
No. No. The ending of the first match was that whole match. I gave it a 7 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I gave it 11.5 out of 10. Brother.
But overall, it was a pretty good weekend. Stand and Deliver. I think that whole card was pretty lit.
I'm telling you, NXT is great. NXT is a great company. It's just we work on Tuesdays, so we miss it. But and the thing is that once I go into social media and I see what happened, I'm not gonna sit down and watch it again. You know what I mean? Unless it's something major. Same thing with the PLEs. I watch them live. I don't sit back and watch them. You know, I go to a lot of PLEs. Do you think I come home and watch them again? No, I don't. I was already there. So
I do.
I don't. It's not me.
See, I like to watch them because you don't get to hear the commentary when you're there. You
True.
just see the action and hear who's on the mics, but you don't get to hear the color commentary. And Pat McAfee all weekend was amazing with his commentary.
Listen, when Cody Rhodes came out today and Pat did the whoa, that was horrible. I'm like, damn, bro, my man is out of tune, big time. No, but dude, how crazy was I driving my partner, like my work partners, to this week? Thursday night and Friday night, with me trying to find tickets. I spent all the Thursday and Friday.
You want to
I,
really admit this? How much
I
time you did not work?
never mind that.
Cut.
When when I was on break, when I was on break, no, man, I was trying to go. Yesterday morning, I'm still looking in, and I'm like, okay, if I leave, I might get there by the end of it, but I'll still get to watch, be there for night two. And then I'm like, Eric, just stop. You're not going. You're gonna miss WrestleMania. Enough, dude, man. This is the first well, not the first. This will be the third Mania that I miss. It's the third one, and one I actually no, it's my second Mania that I miss. It's the second one because I'm not gonna count the COVID Mania because I had tickets. I had tickets for it, so I'm not gonna count it. But yeah, man, it sucked. It sucked not being at WrestleMania this year. I keep looking at the videos of all the fans and everything, and it put me in a mood. It put me in a mood. Let's just put it that way. But again, Saturday night's main event, we'll make up for it.
Yeah, Cena will be there.
Cena will be there. Cena will be there, and would it be against Cody? Ooh, Cody rematch.
No, I think that's going to have to come May 10th. Backlash.
Nah, Cody will probably take a break now. He'll
Will
still
do. Will do.
he'll probably go home and find his smile. All
I
right,
got a
brother.
Coke for him if he wants to smile. I got a
There you
Coke
go.
for him.
Let's start it off, man. We're not gonna go through every single match, but let's kick it off with 9-1. Night one, first match of the night. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther versus the Yeet and a Kick, Jey Uso.
Well, he showed that he had more than a yeet and a kick
Yeah.
because he took all of Gunther's moves.
What the hell was that?
I
I
don't like. I I thought he would have most of his moves are Roman's anyways. He does the spear. Um, all he really had was the Uso splash,
yeah.
but I guess he had to get moved somewhere, and Gunther put him right in front of him when he took out Jimmy the other week.
So that's probably why he was just standing there when he was beating up Jimmy. He was just looking at him, learning. Oh, I can steal this from him.
Yep.
Um, yeah. Jey Uso's the new world heavyweight champion. It was an okay match. Yeah, whatever. It was an okay match. I think that it was predictable. Everybody knew that he was gonna win. I didn't like that. I didn't like that it was so predictable. It should have been a little bit more like, nah, Jay's gonna win. No, Gunther's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
A little back and forth, make us think. But no, 100% everybody knew that Jay was gonna win. And like I told you, like I told you guys via text today, in the group chat, Jay ain't gonna be a champion for a long time.
Yeah, I know who's gonna take it from him.
Yeah. Seth
Braun.
Rollins.
Braun. Seth is going to go after Cena.
Heel and against heel? No. It's gonna
You think he's going
be
to be heel? You think he's going to turn heel?
yeah. Who? Seth?
Seth.
Did you watch the main event last night?
Yeah, but you know, I don't think he's going to. It's hard for him to go heel. He's like the Stone Cold of this generation. He's like, it's going to be very hard for him to go heel.
Well, I'm telling you right now, him and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman doesn't associate himself with losers. He's always in the title picture. Right
Yeah.
or wrong?
Right.
I'm telling you right now, Saturday night's main event, we're gonna see Jey Uso versus Seth freaking Rollins, and that's gonna be the main event. And I can't. I'm pumped for it. Thinking because being there, what? Seeing Seth win, what? That's gonna be great. So that's my prediction right now. I think that Seth Rollins is gonna go after Jey Uso, um, and then they're gonna go from there. I truly believe that The Rock, like that's gonna be like The Rock's clique. You know what I mean? Cena, Seth, Heyman.
The new authority.
There you go. So it's gonna be fun to watch. But I don't think Jay's gonna be champion for a long time. Kind of like the Intercontinental. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, all right, moving on. Your boy, because he's your
My
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nah.
Nah.
Congratulations are in order to Jacob Fatu. Because guess what, my brother? I am so
All
pumped
gas,
for.
no brakes.
Yeah.
Batu.
But not I mean. I think that's hilarious. I really do. Jacob Fatu is the new United States champion. Um, in what was a decent match. I expected LA Knight to pretty much get his ass handed to him from
Mm-hmm.
beginning to end, and it wasn't like that. So it was good. It was okay. I'm not, I'm not the biggest LA Knight fan, so I was just happy he lost.
It's because we weren't there.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank
Well, you
God.
you skipped over like another group that won heel in the tag championship match.
Go ahead. I thought we were going to talk about every single match.
I know you skipped over that one. Oh, you weren't going chronologically?
No.
Okay. My
All right.
bad.
Go ahead. Say it.
Yeah, then you had the War Raiders versus the New Day,
Uh-huh.
which I think they should just change their name to the Rainy Day or something to make it bad, opposite of new.
Oh, jeez.
Um, so they stole the match. It was pretty good though. Uh, to see them come out totally different than the New Day.
Yeah. The New Days, they've been healed for a while, man. So uh, I kind of lost about the whole turning heel.
Oh, well, they're more heel than they were. They've
Oh,
been
okay.
heel, but
I'm thinking, wait a
they
second. Did
were
I miss something? Did somebody came out
no,
and
no.
because I will admit I did fall asleep.
I mean, I did miss the first two matches, but then I rewatched them. I don't know.
True. talk to me. Talk to me about Charlotte Flair and Tiffy Time.
Oh man, Tiffy Time got a bruise on her head, and she got a chipped tooth from that match. Uh, so it was a good match. We were all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We thought Charlotte was gonna get her 15th,
Yeah, something
right?
like that.
And Tiffy Time said, it's Tiffy Time, and won that match. I was expecting for Nyla to come out afterwards, though.
Naya?
Yeah.
Nah, Naya's out of the picture for now. Um, that's the match that I went to sleep, and I still haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it wasn't. I mean, it was all right. I thought Charlotte would have won, but um, it wasn't too. A lot of dirty low knee blocks and them just trying to dismantle their knees. But overall, Tiffy won. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I think from what I saw, because I did see the match, but I did see a lot of the clips and all that stuff. Tiff did not chip a tooth at all. Um, I don't know what that was in her mouth, because
It was one of those peanut butter cup wrappers.
yeah, I don't know what it was, but she did not have that. It was very sloppy, but it was also very hard hitting. Like they actually went at each other, and they actually were like like shooting on each other for a little bit. And I have to watch it. I have to watch it. I can't comment on something that I didn't see. So um, it looks like we're gonna go through other matches. We're just gonna go through them quick.
All right.
Uh, Naomi Naomi lost to Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
Um, I I get you want to make Jade look strong. I get that Jade is gonna be the whatever, the powerhouse, the whole nine. But this is the best version of Naomi that we have seen. Naomi as a heel, she's been great. She can be very vicious and all this stuff. And I honestly feel that, and they even said it. Well, that's it. The feud is done. I'm sorry. You pushed me to a car and all this stuff, one match and it's done and over with. No, I honestly feel the wrong person won that match. I think that Naomi should have won better if she would have cheated to win to make this feud continue. Because, like I said, this new version of Naomi is the best version that I've seen of her, and I've been following her career since she was a funkadactyl,
Funkadactyl.
something like that,
Yeah, that's what it was. For the Funkasaurus.
or the Funkasaurus.
A Funkadactyl.
Jesus Christ. Every time I say his name, I have to laugh.
Brodus Clay.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
El Grande Americano. Gracias.
Thank you.
El Grande Americano defeated Rey Phoenix, that he was substituting for Rey Mysterio. Ah, I don't know. I don't know. What did you think of that match?
Did they do it like did they throw him into it just because his brother was also he made WrestleMania, or like, because we know they announced the whole AAA merger,
No,
but like, I think there could have been like, I feel like there could have been a better opponent that like, why didn't Dragon Lee get his chance to go at him?
because he's already beaten Dragon Lee.
Yeah, but Dragon Lee never got his redemption.
And he's not, because Chad Gable is not going to lose anytime soon. As long as he
It's not
continues
Chad
to.
Gable.
El Grande Americano.
You and Michael Cole, man. I don't know what's up with you guys.
Whatever.
Can we get him to stop using the steel plate?
No, that's the Latino thing, man. You should see how they do it in Puerto Rico. All right. Main event time.
Well, wait. So one thing about the El Grande Americano and Ray Phoenix is their ring gear was very similar. The colors, like they didn't even. It was all orange and yellow, both of them.
Really?
Yeah,
Yo, you pay a lot of attention to details. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
I learned from the best.
I didn't pay attention to all that stuff. All right. Main event. Roman Reigns. CM Punk. Seth Rollins.
Well,
One
you
of
already talked about it. You already talked about it.
well, nobody told you to go to sleep.
um, Good match. I really like the entrances. Seth came out with the flamethrower, and then the TV went dark for 30 seconds for him to take off his overcoat so he could
So
be
mad.
on his white gear. Uh, it was weird seeing Roman walk to the ring by himself, and very awkward when he had no one to hand the Ula Fala to. And CM Punk getting Living Color to do the entrance, uh, bringing out his old ring gear, his old colors, the yellow. Um, but let me just say, Paul Heyman he sold those low blows so bad. Like it was one of these, like,
So CM Punk's he gave him the low blow. Roman, he's like, ooh. I'm like, that bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're doing way too much. Way too much. Trying to catch a feel or something? Like, what the hell's going on in there, bro? Listen, um, great main event. Great main event. It had everything. CM, CM Punk in the main event of WrestleMania felt right. You know what I mean? It felt right. Um, Paul Heyman betraying CM Punk and Roman Reigns. We saw it coming. Seth Rollins is he's great. You know, the way he just stood there and just kind of, just waited. And then he kind of just goes like,
mm-hmm.
you know, great match. Absolutely one of the best main events that I've seen in a long time until today. Today. I'm not talking about the main event itself because every world title match is a main event.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 or 3 main events in a show. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair. talk to me about that match, because that match was one of the best matches I've seen since last night. Since last night.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best matches that I've seen. They really started the show off right tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of weird seeing that Io came out first though as the champion. Um, but very fast, very upbeat, and a lot of decent moves.
Yeah, that ending was phenomenal. The way that Io landed on Bianca, and the way that you know um, Rhea was bent over, bro. It was like, I'm like, oh my god, she broke her in half. She broke her in half. I was like, oh my god. But great main event. Io Sky ended up winning. Um, I'm happy. I'm happy that Io won. I wanted Io to win. Um, and dude, now what? Now what's gonna happen? Now, where do they go from here?
Uh, I don't know. I guess you gotta figure out what Liv is gonna do.
Oh, speaking of Liv, let's go straight to Liv. We got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria and a mystery partner, because Bailey was taken out last night.
She was last night,
Well, taken out 2 nights ago on
Friday
SmackDown,
night.
Friday night.
Man, how about Lyra's entrance?
She is a beautiful woman. She is a beautiful woman.
It's like those feathers were everywhere at the match.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're
Looked
talking
like
about.
someone killed a chicken.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Do you remember when Lyra won the Intercontinental title?
Uh huh.
What did I say in the podcast? I said, now Becky Lynch will come back and go after Lyra
Lyra.
because she wants to hold all the titles. What was I calling Becky Hogan?
Well, now you got Lyra 2 belts. There used to be Becky 2 belts.
I'm telling you, Becky's gonna turn heel and she's gonna go after Lyra. Once they lose those tag titles, she's gonna go after Lyra. This Tuesday, it's not gonna happen this soon, but this Tuesday they're gonna go and face the um, Gigi Dolan and Paxton, I think it is, in NXT. They're not gonna be champions for a long time, and I knew that was gonna happen for the simple fact that during NXT they said we're gonna bring those belts back to NXT where they belong, and I'm like, holy crap, that's right, that's where they started. Now, with that being said, I think that Becky and Lyra are gonna lose those titles, kind of like Jay, pretty soon, and they're going to end up feuding. All right, moving on from the women's tag team titles. Which one would you like to discuss first? Logan Paul versus AJ, or no? We're gonna leave that one for a little bit. Or El Campeon and Drew
Let's
McIntyre.
talk about AJ and Logan Paul first.
All right,
Oh, or you said El Campeon?
yeah.
Huh. We can talk about I don't know if he's El Campeon anymore, though, but we can talk about
He will
Damien.
always be our campeon. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. First of all, the guy from Slayer needs to, you know,
Doing that the guitar.
yeah, no. That did not sound good at all.
Sound like it was in mono, not stereo.
Yeah, no, it was not good. But what an entrance for Damian Priest, which tells me that WWE has a lot of confidence in him. We're giving him a big entrance and all that stuff. But Damian Priest is one of the best. I'm sorry, my opinion, he's one of the best. So he really put in a banger with Drew McIntyre. I knew Drew was
Yeah,
gonna
that
win,
was
but that was one hell of a match. It was
it
really
was. I thought like throughout the match, like I couldn't tell who was gonna win because of the way the match went until near the end of the match when Damien went both through those tables and then uh his head went through the chair that he put there.
yeah.
But uh I was a little concerned when he got that future shock DDT on them steel steps. He sold it pretty well, seasoning out.
He
Did
probably
you
wasn't
catch
selling.
that?
He probably wasn't selling. Shit. No. Damien Priest. He proved again today why he should be on the top of the card. He's a workhorse. He can go. Um, man, I get it. I get it. We have other people and stuff like that, but he does deserve another world title run. That's just my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. This is my opinion. But they both did great. They both did great. I think that was really good what they did.
Did you get to
Um,
see? Did you get to see McIntyre's selfie on Twitter on X?
Still bored at work. Yo, he cracks me up, bro. He cracks me up. All right, Logan Paul, AJ Styles.
I'm so disappointed. So disappointed in AJ Styles. He let Carrion. He
Don't
gave
talk.
too much time to Carrion. Took too much time to get back into that ring. I'm gonna say it was a good match though. Like Logan Paul is showing.
Oh, he's been. He's been
Yeah.
showing it.
Um. But it would have been nice to see AJ get that win.
Listen, I hear you on that. I think that it's on Logan Paul's contract that he's never gonna lose at WrestleMania. I'm just messing, but no, it was a good match. I love the fact that Karrion Kross was there. I'm a huge Karrion Kross fan.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta say is this: AJ Styles, when Karrion Kross speaks, you
Listen.
listen. You listen. Because, bruh, come on, man. But I like the fact that Karrion Kross was there. I like the fact that it might be moving into a storyline now with um,
Carrying AJ.
an AJ. So, hey, I'm all for it. Any TV time that Karrion Kross gets, I'm all for it. I'm all
Maybe
for it.
he'll get a couple more matches. He's only had one for like a whole year.
Dude, yeah, man. What the hell? Look, I'm looking at Triple H right now. Yo, Triple H,
Yeah.
chill with that, bro. Karrion Kross is good, man, and he has the fan support. You should listen to us. I'm gonna hit you because you're in the Hall of Fame now. You're a Hall of Famer.
Two
So I
time.
gotta 2 time. All
Two
right.
time Hall of Fame.
The match that I did not expect um ever to see. A match that I never thought it was gonna happen. Not only happened, but it happened at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Randy Orton makes a open challenge, and who answers? I believe in Joe Hendry. My Jesus, bro. I posted the reaction. I'm like, stop. I was seriously expecting Miro. Well, Rusev. I was expecting Rusev. Um, Short match, but it shows WWE that the fans do love Joe Hendry. And
Mm-hmm.
here's the kicker. Here's me thinking after the fact. I'm like, how did I not see this? How did I not predict this?
As we
He,
saw all the signings that were happening, and we didn't think of that one.
yeah, because he was in a WWE signing for the world. He was one of the taking pictures and signing, and then
And
and then, um, Top Dollar. You remember that Top Dollar, the guy that flopped over the big from the whatever.
mm-hmm.
He posted a picture or whatever, and he said, "You better not say his name because he will appear WrestleMania, Randy Orton." I'm like, it's not gonna be him, and it was him. It
Well,
was him.
uh, someone told me that they were believing so hard that it finally came true.
There you go. Well, I enjoyed it. I'm happy for him. I know once his contract is up with TNA, I know he's gonna end up in WWE, and I'm all for it. But
Was that
what a
like
big
10-minute match though? That
it
was the
was. Like,
shortest match of the weekend.
yeah. All right, brother. Two more matches. Dos.
Yep. And the one that we're going to talk about is probably, let's see, how many matches were there? 14. I'm going to give this my top three. This one's in my top three.
Penta, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and your new WWE Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio. Before we start, I want to let you know that if you don't believe me, go back to last week's episode. It happened exactly like I called it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You said he was going to pull Finn out and pin
And
the
pin.
person that Finn did the coup de grace on.
Or he's gonna pin Finn.
I said he is going to pin Finn.
So did I. But it
No,
happened
you
just like
said. You never said anything about a frog splash?
no. But I said it was gonna be, bro. Stop trying to be. No, it happened. We got a new Intercontinental Champion in one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. That match was
And
great.
he had the biggest trouble getting that mask off his head.
I know. That was freaking hilarious. That
But
was
that
hilarious.
match,
Huh?
that was a really good match.
It really was. I truly enjoyed
Like,
it.
you really didn't know who was going to win, but we knew who was going to win.
Of course.
And that crowd went nuts.
It went really nuts. Really, really
It went
nuts.
so nuts that he was halfway up the ramp that he went to go get his flowers again.
Yes, he sure did. He sure did. Um, Main event time. We'll make it short. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed World Title. Well, heavyweight title. WWE title.
No, it's not the heavyweight. It's the WWE. It's the
Championship.
Universal WWE title.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You just screw that up.
It's the Universal WWE title.
It's not the Universal amount. It's the Undisputed.
Okay. Well, at least I got the U. You didn't even have that. You called it heavyweight.
I call every title heavyweight.
So it's the Intercontinental Heavyweight title?
No, that's the Intercontinental.
Oh, okay.
John Cena just won his 17th world title, breaking Ric Flair's record. You know how I feel about that?
In the truest heelist fashion that he could possibly do it.
He sure as hell did. I loved every second of it. Every second of it. Dude, in the moment that we've been talking, my thing went up from 300 to 4 to almost 5,000 views. Um, John Cena winning the world title was the right decision. Cody was becoming stale. We need something to happen. I know Cody's gonna go after Cody. I mean, Cody's gonna go after John Cena. It's gonna happen. Blah. But in the meantime, until December, we're gonna have a new how you call it? Jesus, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say authority, like a new regime, whatever you want to call it, where it's gonna, dude. This is just gonna be insane. John Cena as World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Champion, heel, dude. It's gonna be great because you know he's not gonna be here in all the shows. He's just gonna come in once in a while, and when he comes in, he's just gonna crap on everybody. It's gonna be great, and I'm here for it. I'm all for it. But tell me, why don't you like the match?
Um, it did kind of get, well, it was good in the beginning. All right. And then, I don't know why they had to bring him out. Travis Scott.
You see, I didn't even mention him. That's how much I like the guy.
Yeah. And then it was just kind of, I don't know. Like, I really thought he was going to grab those brass knuckles that AJ underneath the ring. I think that would have been like a better uh thing that happened because like using what got thrown into the ring would have been pretty good. But he grabbed the title. I don't know why he just didn't use the hardcore title that Travis Scott brought to the ring. But he used the WWE title. First kicked Cody in the balls like he did over a month ago at Elimination Chamber. And then hit him with the title and then pinned him. It kind of deflated at the end. Like,
It did.
but I guess that's what you even said it. You even said it the other week. Not all WrestleManias end like up.
Yeah. Not all of them. Not all of them. I'm just happy that John Cena won. Cody's not the champion anymore. And we got like a new era of wrestling. We're gonna be here for the heel John Cena era, and I'm all for it. All right, brother. Can you give me your top 3 performers at this year's WrestleMania? Not matches, performers.
Performers.
And I just really screwed myself because whatever.
Yeah, you did. I'll give you 4, but I'll give you the 3 wrestlers at first.
Okay.
Paul Heyman. Okay. Io Sky, and Dominic Mysterio. And then the fourth was the girl that oversold that got that was in a ATV accident before the main event night 2.
Listen, she saw an opportunity. She saw it. She's like, "Oh, I can be like green shirt guy, green shirt guy." Um, so many great performances in the last 2 days. Um, and I really screwed myself because, but I'm gonna have to say definitely Io Sky. Io Sky was phenomenal. Dominic Mysterio. I like Dominic. I'm sorry. I've always liked Dominic. I love to hate him. I love to hate Dominic. And my number, I'm gonna give it to him. Braun Breaker. That shoulder tackle when he jumped over that he hit
Oh yeah.
Penta. This kid is gonna be world heavyweight champion soon. I'm talking about in the next 5 years, we're gonna see a main event where Braun Breaker is gonna be in the main event, either winning or defending that world title.
Well, his Steiner math didn't calculate.
Well, he's not. He's no Scott yet. He's no Scott yet. All right, brother.
Oh, I'd say another pretty good performer. I had to give it up to Pat McAfee.
I'm talking about wrestlers, bro. The reason I said I screwed myself over is because I truly believe that all three in the main event today, at the opening match, were phenomenal. Io Sky,
Yeah.
Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley put one hell of a show today. All right, but I just can't pick all three of them because of that. So, but besides that, that's why I went with Io because Io's Io. I'm super excited for Io. The fact that she beat Bianca and Rhea Ripley, and the way she did it, woo, love it, love it. All right, brother, we got another show tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, come on,
Are we
man.
doing a podcast after that? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's Monday Night Raw. It's the
Okay.
Raw after WrestleMania. Duh.
All right. Oh yeah, and Cena's to be there.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoy this.
Oh,
This weekend's WrestleMania.
hold on.
Okay.
So he's not. What if he doesn't defend the title ever? He said he's gonna get rid of it. Nobody's gonna have it.
No, he's gonna defend it, bro. Ain't no. Jesus Christ, Kyle. Sometimes you come up with some shit that I'm like, what the hell?
He's the one that said it.
He said that nobody's gonna take it away. He's gonna take it away with him and retire it as him as a champion. Not that he's not gonna defend it.
I swear to gosh, if he comes to WWE tomorrow, if he gives the Raw tomorrow, and it's the freaking Spinneroonie belt,
The Spinneroonie.
the spinner belt.
Did you really just call it the Spinneroonie?
Okay, the spinner belt. I mean, it spins.
Say your goodnight, Kyle.
Good night.
Thank you, everybody.